Everyone, welcome to the fourth video of OBS tutorial session. In this tutorial, we'll be going through how exactly streamers and content creators use OBS Studio to streaming the stuff, right? So, just like in our earlier tutorial session, we can have multiple scenes, just like streamers use. Just like we use the OBS Studio to efficiently switch between the presentation and the video loop, streamers can also use OBS Studio to efficiently switch between whatever the window that they're streaming and also their own image or something like that, right? But yeah, what he will be doing here is something like this. So let's say most of the time you might have seen that we streamers have the main thing that they're streaming on the display completely, and they have a small screen of themselves, maybe slightly on the top right corner, maybe on the bottom right corner, bottom left, wherever, like they have their own video feed, their own camera feed as well, right? The way you can achieve that with OBS Studio is you can go ahead and click on create new media source, or maybe let's go for a display capture. Instead of media source, let's go for a window capture. So I'm going to click on a window capture, and from that I'm going to be selecting on trail. This we'll go for this. So I'll go select this, and now I should be able to, now I should be able to select Chrome. I'm going to click OK. And the way I add my own video feed onto this is I'm going to add source, and I'm gonna add from here where is it, video capture device. Okay, so I'm gonna click on create new video capture device. Maybe I can call it the camera one. Okay, and my device, I can select whatever the device that I want for my camera feed to be from, and for now I'm going to be selecting HD webcam. And as you can see my video feed on the screen. So the way we can do it is actually it's very simple. There's nothing much to explain as well. As you can see, this works as layers, and if you have the camera on the bottom, now the camera is actually below the window. So I can come here, take it back to the top, and I can easily resize this, right? See, I can easily resize this to this, and I can place my video feed wherever I want, like this. And let's say you don't want it to be a rectangle like this, what you can do is you can let's say you want it to be a square. What you can do is you can click on Alt, and then you can drag it from the other side to crop it, essentially, and have your video feed in the resolution, in the size and the resolution that you want. And you can position it where you want, and likewise. So this is the way that streamers and content creators have their own camera feed while they are streaming something else as well. So another thing that you can interesting about this is you can just double click on camera feed, and you can go to configure video, and you can essentially do all the effects and the video, have some video filters, effects and stuff from the camera feed directly as well. Like I can increase the brightness of the camera feed like this, and from here, and the contrast and the gamma, white balance, everything I can do from here as well. And so that's with the configure video option, and afterwards I can click on OK. And I can even do that from right clicking on camera and go into filters, and I can add effect filters. And with effect filters I have even more options. Like I can apply like a predefined LUT, or the if you don't know what a LUT is, you can just ignore it, because LUT is something like a preset. You can just directly apply a video, let's say a particular set of settings for your video. If you have like LUTs already, you can download it from internet, and chroma key for like green screen and all that. And you can add color correction. Color keys, HDR tone mapping, and emojis and all that, and you can sharpen it and all that as well. And if you click on color correction, you can once again do all these changes what you want into the your video feed directly. If I want to increase saturation and maybe the little bit of brightness and maybe hue shift, I don't really want any of them right now, but still I can do that, right? Yeah. And another thing is, if I want to switch from this to let's say a complete video of mine, I can have another scene like this, and then I can have another source, let's say the video capture device once again. And one thing is, now since I have already created a video capture device, I get to see that as an ad existing, I also already have the camera source in the source section. If I select this camera, then whatever the change that I'm going to be doing to this camera source is going to be reflected on the camera source in the earlier scene as well. So if I let's say put a particular filter or a LUT for this camera, then it's going to be reflected in the camera in the other scene as well. If you want that to happen, then you can select that this camera, the existing one. Otherwise, you can go for a new video capture device. Okay, I'm gonna just select this one for now. See, since I already applied those color corrections in the earlier video capture device camera, they are going to be reflected here as well. And I can resize it and have here. And now I can like very efficiently switch between these scenes. See, yeah. So that's about how you do that. And another thing is, let's say while you are on stream, you want to make some changes. So actually, for this, they have like for streamers and all that, for experts, they have this studio mode under control section. You can go for studio modes, and in the studio mode, you can actually preview the changes that you do before they are being applied to the final output, right? Let's say like you are already on the stream and you want to make some changes, right? The way you do that without like changing directly on the final output is like in this preview scene. I can just change the position of my camera feed like this, and but you can still see that in the final output of the program scene, this is the output that the audience can see. It's not still changed, right? It's still the same way as it is. And if I want it to, like, if I'm satisfied with whatever the change that I'm going to do in the previous year, if I'm satisfied, this is where my camera feed should be, and we can just click on transition, and it's going to like very seamlessly transition into this one. And it can also change how the transition are going to be. Instead of cut, I can put a fade, and I'm going to once again move my video feed over to here, and can transition, and it's gonna go fade from that position to the next position very seamlessly. So in that way, you can do the changes while on the stream without like letting you without your audience seeing that you are making changes, right? Yeah, so that's about it for the third video. For the fourth video of OBS Studio tutorial session. So once again, thank you for joining, and stay tuned for more videos. Thank you.